How would that feel out there?
That's a big game. Knock off the #1 team, returning conference and tournament champions. So it was a good win for sure.
With that crowd, I mean, UNLV was big too. Maybe it was the same, but like, what did that crowd feel like tonight?
I believe it's all the same energy. 9,000. I feel like the fans really try to affect the game, and it gets real loud when that game cuts close. So 9,000, 14,000, no matter what it is, the fans get full energy, and I think it feels the same no matter what.
You've talked a lot about this team being experienced, a lot of chemistry. I mean, how confident was that final huddle? I mean, obviously, was it just all confidence, like, oh, we're going to get this done? Like, what was the feeling that last moment?
Yeah, Jay House came in the huddle and started cussing everybody out. You know how he is, but he was really dedicated to get that win. And like I said, Jay House is, when he's energetic and the head of the snake, we can be really good.
Take you back to the end of regulation, and obviously that moment, they had two really good plays, obviously. First, they called the timeout and set it up, and then they got the three. How deflating is a moment like that, especially when this crowd is here and giving you all that energy, then they tie it up? How deflating was that, or did you guys not really have that deflating moment?
Yeah, we didn't expect that to happen. They ran a really good play coming out that timeout. Our mindset was to switch everything, and, we just got caught up with a little miscommunication. It happens. It's basketball, and they made a big play.
And the energy then to carry it overtime and take the lead right away. I mean, you guys jumped on that pretty quick. So I'm curious how you guys are able to turn that around.
Just playing basketball. New half, new 5 minutes. Erase what happened, just like a 0-0. So right from tip-off, we're going to restart and just be ourselves.
How did Coach Pitino handle this game with all that pressure out there?
Pitino handles every game the same way, no matter if we playing, Western New Mexico or Boise State. He approaches every game the same way. Some games he might be more energetic, but he's been honest about being physical and not letting off that part of the game. So, Pitino's done a really good job of being himself and letting us know how confident he is, and that's all it is.
We know San Diego. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
We know San Diego State was a huge game, but do you think this is one of the biggest battles you've been tested with?
Most definitely. This was a big game. It helped us out with those 2 losses early in the season. Those were huge losses, but to be able to beat Boise when they come in here with a filled up gym, it's huge. So San Diego State, Boise, no matter who it is, whoever's in front of us, we're going to try to knock them off.
And to go into overtime tonight and just keep going the extra 5 minutes, I mean, it's like 11, it's almost midnight now, play so late. How do you guys think what do you think was clicking tonight? What do you think worked?
I would say, we were just being ourselves. It was a late game. We all knew that. We all got some well rest. But when we got up here, we approached the game the same way. And this was our first overtime approach. This was our first overtime win since last year. I don't think we had one. So it was fun to see these guys dig deep and, just go perform and run away with the win.
You and Donovan have formed a dynamic duo off the bench. Can you speak of his impact on this game?
Yeah, Donnie's a real humble kid. As a freshman, for him, I would just say not to have the weight on your shoulders. It's okay. It's basketball, and you're a freshman. You learning, and you behind really good guards right now. So there's a lot to learn. But Donnie does a great job of helping me in practice. He feeds me the ball. He gives me confidence by just keep going to me, and that's other players too. He's a very solid true point guard.
That pass that he had on the game winner to Mo, I know that's a play that you guys have run before, and Mash always gets it on that. But like that last play, had you seen it run like that in practice before, or Mo slips like that? Or
yeah, they switch, you slip, and that's what they did. They went out on Mash real hard and all the other players, so Mo just found a little seam, and Donnie, as who he is, he made it work, so I'm proud of him for sure.
The early comeback, they go up 7 or 8 or whatever it was, you guys have to fight back or that lead could have been worse. Mm-hmm. How did you do that?
There's no pressure. We've been there against San Francisco. We've been there against other teams. So the core guys know what it's like to be down. Just come out, play basketball, and trust each other.
Time for one more with KJ.
KJ, looking ahead to Monday night, what do you remember about Nevada from last season? Is this kind of maybe a game that's been on your guys' radar when you think about conference play?
Yeah, I mean, they lost a very good player, Grant Sherfield, but Nevada's playing very well right now. They're finding the right guys. They're making plays. They can play some defense too. So, of course, we want to go get Nevada, and looking for our fans to be on the road too.